Shout out to Nitro, shout out to Glacier. I wear the ice you never paid for. I got a bankroll, becoming major. I'll zip you up just like a tailor. I got the world in my hands, where's the glory in that? I need more for the kids thinking matter of fact. I need raps for the people straight up finishing last. I need bars for the kids who care less for a Mac. Yeah, shape up, parallelogram. Don't string yourself out on any paragraphs. Ride up, lil' homie, fill up a notepad. Write words that you know will make an impact. I caught myself in writing dumb tracks, so I started soaring, I relived that. Still pulling up to you, I'm rapping 10 raps. I was taught up with Apollo, I took 10 classes. 100 people, I done been that. Yeah, people took me down, I felt a relapse. I got potential, gotta see ya. Yeah, I'm reverential to my leaders. I'm reverential to my leaders.
Hey guys, what's happening? Nice to see you all in here. I just got back from hunting. I'm still a little beat, but I promised you guys a stream, so I am here. We are gonna stream. Let everybody do their gaming, get some coins. Go ahead and hit hello or something so I can see who's all in here. I really don't have any new stuff for the week, considering I didn't go to the coin store and I didn't do things like that. So I'm just going to open up a double-decker box that I've been waiting to open up and see if we can't find some silver in that box. And then if donations come in, that's fine. If they don't, that's also fine. We will hunt some coins, do some chatting. And let me get out this double-decker box. I'm sorry, what? No. So, let me see who else is in here. Draco's World. Mary Love, nice to see you here. Coin Junkie AG's in the house. BLK Steel's in the house. Thank you for showing up, my friend. Montana Coin Collecting. A lot of people showed up right as the Shibby Rob. Hello, what's happening? I think I saw my boy Silver Rally Rob at the beginning. He's probably lurking. That guy's been really busy lately, so. He did win Silver Seekers giveaway yesterday. I sent him a little text that said he won. I'm not so sure he knew that. But he watched Silver Seeker yesterday and he won Silver Seekers. I think it's his 4,000 giveaway, which is very cool considering you had to be in the stream to win, but it was still the 4,000 sub giveaway. I'm going to pop some of these out of here, hunt a few of these. I've been waiting to get at these rolls for a week now and see what's up with them. I'm going to pull 10 of these out. If anybody wants to donate, we are going to go to a single wide box because those boxes have seemed to produce. Because they were brother and sister boxes to about 6 I picked up at one time, and they were producing not a whole lot of silver, but consistent silver, and I thought that was very cool. Gear, thank you for being here, my friend. Thank you for being my mod. Hey, congratulations on all your wins last week. I saw you were winning all over the place. You won with Nature Hunter. You won with AC. AG, all sorts of places. Nice to see you in here, my friend. Really. Did you get your pack from me? You should have got one at least by now. The one I put out about 10 days ago, 12 days ago. Let me know. I'm just going to fly through these rolls real quick. I want to see if there's any silver in this box. If there is, you guys can hunt it if you want, but I kind of want to make sure. These boxes haven't produced. I had about 6 of them, and I haven't found anything in them, so we'll get at it. I really don't have any new news. Had a good hunt. It's kind of strenuous on me. I couldn't really hunt, but I was there. I just couldn't really do much hunting. Things are going to change this year. I'm going to get my surgeries done, and I'm going to get back at it because it's been 3 years now. I haven't been able to get my surgeries, and I'm going to get those taken care of, and then I should be back to par. I was a monster before I got hurt. I was a real powerful man, and not so much anymore. But I'll get that fixed. see me.
BLK says he wants you to release the funds from last week from PayPal.
Oh yeah, BLK, I went on yesterday when I was on the road to try to do that. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I will have Flipside check that out. I sent it to friends and family, so I don't know why they're holding those funds. But I was checking it out yesterday, and I just couldn't find a place to release them. Where I would have released them yesterday, I was on the road, and I had plenty of time. I drove like 8 hours yesterday, off and on. I had to stop for rest breaks, yeah, I will work on that, especially if it's not handled before the stream is over. I will make sure it's handled today. And I'm sorry that happened. Why do they hold funds? Why do they hold funds when you do friends and family? I thought it was supposed to be released instantly. Considering it's already PayPal money, it's not like it went to one of my cards or something. It was money that was existing in PayPal, so I don't understand why they haven't released it. I'm going to start doing some serious coin roll hunting on some pennies. Pennies coming up, and start looking for some errors. I was watching AC hunt errors yesterday on my cruise across the state, and he was finding some pretty cool errors, so I am going to try that out. I've got some new glasses today. I'm not sure I'm liking them for the stream. We have silver in this roll. It's a 1968. It is sweet. That is like the first silver I have found in these boxes, which might be a good thing. So now you get to pick which box you want to go with. I can't promise you anything, but I've moved my coin cam over to my mat instead of having the stupid little white thing. So that's a sweet coin right there. Very nice. I'm one up. Let me get to the rest of these 6 or 7 rolls. That's kind of a mint error.
I don't see where to release it, but I'll have to look.
I know I couldn't find where to release it yesterday either. BLK, I will work on that. I will find a way to get that money to you. It should have been released right away. I don't understand why, but Mountain Man Coins and Antiques. Nice to see you in here, my friend. We're just doing a Shibby Rob.
Shibby Rob with a $25 donation.
We got Shibby Rob. He wants a grab bag. He did a $25 donation. I appreciate you, Shibby Rob. So you can have these rolls here, or I can get you new rolls out of that double-decker box, or I can crack open a new single-tiered box, you know, the ones that we regularly hunt. You tell me what you want to do, and I will do it. We did just find a silver in this box, but it's uncommon for this set of boxes, but it is possible that there are some silver in there. I don't know. Tell me what you want to do, Shibby. Oh, I wanted to show you this error here. See how it's real light edged and the number is like worn off and it was real thin. It was a real light strike, where over here it's real heavy strike, and everything's the same. It's not a rub, because if it was a rub, it would have taken the outer edge off. It's just a really light strike on that coin, but I don't believe that's anything crazy, so we're gonna let that go back to the pond. We did just find this in the double-decker box, though. So Shibby's in and out on Saturday. He might not even be in here, but I think he is, because I thought he just popped in. Oh, here's my problem. Once again.
Not on light shot.
Right.
And there's a glare on that light.
From this light?
No. Stop.
We're doing new lighting and we got some stuff going on. So let's find out what's up. I can't decide, laugh out loud. You pick for me, Big Flip. Man, I don't want to. I think you ought to go for the single stacker box. In my opinion.
I think you should go for those.
You think you should go for these?
I don't know.
Shibby, make up your mind. We can't. So I'll just wait for you to tell me.
We would feel bad either way. Or good.
Because it's coin roll hunting, it's not finding. This is kind of a real crusty $50. It's toned, or it's just a little too trashy for me to be a main coin, so I'm going to release that back along with that little air.
Did he decide yet?
No, he hasn't made up his mind. Okay, I will go with the other box. All right. Okay, this is a sealed box. But this is a brother and sister box too. The ones that were producing silver before I left. Okay. And I've got a new program. I'm going to leave this box in the view of the camera the entire time. I'm not going to move it away anymore, so you might see some congestion on what's going on with the stuff here, but all right. Do you want to guess a number, Shibby? And I am going to do an end of stream giveaway at the end of every stream. Even if it's a light stream, I'll just figure out what we're going to give away. I haven't decided what we're giving away today yet. It depends how many donations come in and what we're looking at. Shibby, there's your 5 entries. We're going to get them into the new Libertad bucket. I put a Libertad sticker on there. My lady didn't like the mayonnaise thing.
Potato salad.
Huh?
Potato salad.
Oh, it was potato salad, sorry. He wants 17. So we always go across back here 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, whoa, 20, and 21. This is our next roll up. Let's see what we got. I'm not so sure I'm liking these glasses, but we'll see. Thank you very much, Shibby Rob, though. I appreciate you. Did you get your packs from me? I know you must have had packs last time I mailed. Another angry coin there. Really angry. I don't know how these coins get like that, but it's not dirty. Here, look at it.
It almost looks like it's burnt.
This is what it looks like.
To me, it looks burnt.
Maybe it's been in a hot mess. I don't know. But that one's kind of ugly. It's not. It doesn't have any cool colors or anything. We're gonna let that one go. It's not silver, I'm sorry, but it kind of looks silvery. I'm gonna bounce it as soon as I get some coins down here. Nothing in that one. I've got a new discard bucket, so we won't be making as much noise. I'm watching the Bronco game, and I kind of lost track of it in the since the halftime. That one's kind of ugly. Not even an NIFC there. Well, let's see what we got. Coin Junkie AG, always that positive thinking, my friend. I never pass by a good coin hunt, and last night my lady says, "You want to hunt some coins?" And I'm all like, "Nope." I was just spent. I got some good sleep last night. I was sleeping on a real flat surface. Had a little bit of padding, but my old hips were hurting. But I slept good. I'm a big boy, so small sleeping bags don't work for me, but I have two. Nothing in that one. Sorry about that. We'll get your grab bag going, though. And, you know, I was looking at this coin a second ago. Let me see what it is. It's got some purple toning going on. It's pretty cool. It's a 76. It doesn't have a whole lot of toning, but in my book, it's good enough to be a keeper because it's not beat up. It's got great edges, and it's got some toning. So I'm going to throw that one to you. I know you collect a lot, but this is still a cool coin. And I'm going to throw that one at you for sure. We didn't get any NIFCs. Let's see what we got for a grab bag for you. Yep. All right, so I have not rejuvenated my grab bag, but we still have, let's not get this mixed up. We still have,
blurry.
I am?
You look blurry on my computer.
I feel a little blurry.
Does he look blurry to anybody else?
So there's still like 25 grab bags there. They're all great grab bags, so we're going to put those in there. And we will pull them. 34. Let's see what we got. All right. All right, you got an ICG MS65 Reds 1 cent 1947 Wheatie. It is gorgeous. You got a slab. Maybe I can turn this a little bit. BLK, I got a big pack coming. Very cool. I will do a shout out for you, my friend. You guys, if you get a chance, go check out BLK. He searches some pennies. He's real tedious on his searching, and he'll find you some errors and some other things. So go check him out. This right here is for Shibby Rob, and it's very cool. It's a 47 ICG MS65 red. And then, oh wait, trying to get this camera dialed in here. Yeah, that's better. Flip it over one more time. It's gorgeous. Then you've got a 91 proof set here. This is an S. Super gorgeous. I don't know why I'm not collecting these sets. They're very cool. I don't think so. I just love the proof pennies because we never get to see them in their proof form. And that scratch isn't on the penny, it's on the case. But I will secure this case before I mail it out. There's that $50. It's very cool. Alright, so you got a slab and a proof set. You got a sweet looking Merc dime. $1942, it's pretty clean. I wouldn't know if it has been cleaned, but no, it's just in great shape. You can usually tell the quality of a dime by this post and how much definition is in that post. And you can almost see all the lines running down it, so that's a very good dime. And then you got an 1886 wheat cent. I mean, Indian head, I'm sorry. It's in really good shape too. Kind of looks like it has a flat edge on it. Yeah, it kind of does. It's been rubbed a little bit. Still a very cool penny. 1886, so that's 14 plus 18 is 20. 14 plus 18 is 22, so it's 122 years old. No, 32 years old. Congratulations to you. Thank you very much for the donation. I'm going to get this sent out. I tried to do the sticker thing on the bag last week. It didn't work out well. It was kind of a waste of stickers because I have to re-wrap them anyway. So I'm just going to save my stickers for the rewrap. But we will get this shipped out to you on Monday, okay, Shibby? And thank you for the donation. Hope you enjoy your stuff. Sorry we couldn't find anything in the rolls.
Nice pack.
What's that?
That's a nice pack.
Yeah. Piper staying outside. I got a dog that's got about 30 days left of, no, 3 weeks. 3 weeks left of pregnancy, and then we're going to have a bunch of puppies. So I got to run this afternoon and go find a, what do they call that pen? A weeping pen? A weeping pen. So she's got a place to lay with her babies. This is more of these 5 rolls here that I started with. I did find a silver. Where did we put that silver? I have it right here.
No.
2001 there. But it is what... Oh, I did see some new people in here. Let me see. Mike Wolf, you love puppies. Well, I'm going to have some. Shoot me an email and I'll shoot you some pictures. Because they are going to be adorable. My Piper... Come here, Pipe. I'll show you guys Piper now. Come here. I will. Come here. This is Piper. And she's kind of a little bit fat, so. But that's Piper. That's the mom. And then we got, oh, that's mom right there. She's very sweet. She's soft as a rabbit. And then we've got Smoky Boots. Come here, Smoke. He's always got an attitude towards me because
He likes me better.
I'm the male in the house. But this is the father. And he weighs about 12 pounds. Whenever I pick him up, he's always got kind of a little attitude.
A little ham. Look at that.
Yeah.
Looking right at the camera.
See, he's not very big. But that'll be the size of those little puppies I got coming. There you go, Mike Wolf. Yeah, she's very cool. I own 5 dogs. Mike, I own a Basenji Ridgeback, which is a lion hunter / lion hunter, but she's never fought anything but the local dogs. And then I have 3 Jack Russells, and then Smokey's a hunter terrier. He's like the original. I hate these glasses.
Oh, because they're metal.
I thought they were a good idea, but I'm not liking them. Pulled my hair out.
That's what I'm by this time.
I can't believe this box produced the silver. So what's new? Buttons Creations, nice to see you in here. Bill J version 2 is in the house. Thank you for showing up, Bill J. Nature Hunter. Of course, Mike Wolf, Mary Love. I don't see any silver here either.
You haven't found any NIFCs either, right?
No NIFCs.
Pull a dog hair.
Pull a dog hair. I don't know. Some people find it weird that dogs sleep on your bed with you at night, but our dogs sleep on our bed. They kind of take control of our bed. I have to vacuum about every day, owning 4 or 5 dogs, so if I don't, dandruff gets all over the place. They need to come up with a good vacuum cleaner that you put your dog in. Not the whole dog, just from the neck back. With a little massaging unit, you know.
There you go. There's our baby.
There's our out. I think my camera's weird today. Need to bring this down. Got a kind of a gold 76, but oh, this one was for, throw that in Chili's pack. I told him I'd send him that one. Oh, I have it. All right, I'm going to try a few more rolls out of that box. I'm still undecided on this box. I've got about 10 boxes to go through, really, before tomorrow.
Why don't you continue with this one?
Because I don't want to mess it up if somebody wants in on it. I guess I can. All right, I'm going to stick with where Shibby Rob left off. I'm going to pull 5 there. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's that? No, we don't have any silver in this box. Who said that?
Silver Rally Rob. No, but we have 40%. Does that show?
No. Oh yeah, it does. We have silver in the double-decker box. We don't have silver in this box, but we've only searched 5 rolls. Mr. Rob, nice to see you in here. I know you've been here for a while, but I know you're a busy guy. Congratulations yesterday. Did he just say that? I've been missing you, my brother.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not on live chat.
Yeah. Nah, but we'll see. The holidays are coming, and you guys need to schedule with your bank to get some dimes, quarters, and half dollars, because people are going to be dumping their silver to get gifts for the holidays. And they don't do it on purpose. They don't know that they can go to the coin store and get 2 or 3 times or 10 times face value. They just don't know, so they dump it. And I feel sorry for them, but if they're going to dump it and I can't prevent it, I'm going to get it. So get out there and get some scheduled with your bank so you can pick them up. And if your bank won't get them for you, get another bank. Go open an account at another bank, put $100 in there, open a savings account up, and then order some coins through their bank. Yeah, you guys like and subscribe. I changed some stuff this morning, and I lost like 7 or 8 likes. So if you think you're liked, you might not be. So check that out.
John Wolf said he has 10 minutes of lunch left that sent a donation.
All right, John Wolf, we'll get you going here. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what was for lunch, John? I'm going to give you 5 fresh rolls, and I will get that done in the next 10 minutes. Matter of fact, we'll pull your grab bag first, and so you can see what you won, and then if I don't get to your coins, you can always go back. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 25, right?
Yep.
There's your 5 there. I'm going to pull your one out of the bag. This is called Speed Lunch Coin Roll Hunting. You got 12, which is right here. I figured this bag out at $17, $21, $24, but I'm going to fix that with something. Oh, okay. Here's a, I think, you know, it's just an S proof, but it's a 1776 S proof. It's in a capsule. It's very cool. I'll put that under there for you so you can drink that in. And then you have this United States proof set. This is a 1980 proof set. I don't think the proofs are as pretty as the newer series of proofs, but they're still really nice. And we're going to pop that out of there. Get to the back side of it. See, once again, there's that penny. They're just so gorgeous. I like that. And the rest are proofs. Very nice. And I don't know much about the Susan B issue, but we can look at her S and other people can decide. I don't really know that error.
One looks like a blob and one is open.
Yeah, one.
Here, you can see.
So there's the Susan B dealio. Then you got a 1909 Indian head penny. And you've got a 1944 wheat cent. Indian head penny is gorgeous. It is in great shape. Yeah, and I'm going to flip everything before I send them out. I'll definitely put them in some kind of protection. We practice safe coin roll hunting around here. So very cool. I'm going to have, here's your 5 entries into the donation drawing. I'm going to have flip side fold them up. I'm thinking this is silver. If anybody knows, it's a 1776, 1976 S Kennedy proof $50. Is that silver? Can you guys look that up for me?
I looked at it because somebody just said that. Oh, should be rough. It's some 76 proofs are silver. Check the edge. That's why I check the edge.
Well,
It looks silver to me.
It looks silver to me.
Here, put it under
But
there.
the seam is right on where it should be. So I think, I don't know. It looks silver to me. I think we're going with silver on that, but we'll have to look into it, investigate into it a little bit more. I don't see any silver in this roll. I'm sorry. What is the challenge game?
You challenge somebody else to a toss.
That's a 2001 NIFC. I mean 2001 $50. It is not an NIFC. Sorry about that. All right, we got silver.
Yes.
It looks. It's right there. Congratulations on that. I'll show you it under the scope. So we're on the board with this box also. And I don't see a secondary line in that coin. Maybe it's a 90%er. No, it is not. But it is a 69. Congratulations. Needs a little love in there on the head. It's got a little bag crust. But that's a good thing, because that makes it, that stuff there and that stuff there, that means this coin's been around a bit in these bags and it's been rotated through boxes. So, well, we have a silver. Very cool. Can you fold those up for John Wolf so we can get them in there? Nothing. We need more silver. One silver's better than no silver.
Still got a roll to go. Put them in here.
Yes. All right, your entries are in there with Shibby Rob, and I am going to be doing a end of stream donator drawing and an end of stream giveaway. Even if we don't go crazy here today and have a bunch of donations, I'm still going to do some kind of giveaway for both. So it'll be worth being in here. And you guys collect those coins with those games, because one day, could be in the near future, I'm going to start giving away rolls for those coins. There is no silver in this roll either. I'm very sorry, but I did get this 68, and it. I always believe what I can take off when that's not even coming off of my thumb. But that means it's been around a bit. But congratulations to you. Thank you very much for spending your lunch with us. And be safe at work, okay? And I will get these coins all secured up so they don't damage that set. All right. Should I do 5 more of these or go over there? I think I ought to leave these alone. I want to see what the midget box has got in store. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to open these 2 for gear, and I'm going to open these 2 for less, because they're in here and they're always here. They moderate for me. They have a little bit of power.
And Brian.
Oh yeah, Brian, where is he in here? I never saw him.
I just saw him. He's back just a little bit.
Let me see if my Brian's in the house.
He snuck in.
Brian, you weren't talking? All right, we'll give you two, Mr. Brian. There's 2 for Brian, so we got Gear and Les and Brian. Let's see if we can find some silver in these rolls. Gear, you're up first. You know, we're not supposed to pronounce the R on the end of his name.
Gear?
Yeah, it's not. And it's Gyai.
Oh, really? That's neat.
That's how Nature Hunter says it, and I can't say it like that. But, you know, us Americans, we don't know whatever. So, this is Gear, and this is Les, and this is Brian.
Alright, let's find some silver for our mod.
Nothing in this one.
This one's for her.
This is Gear. Nothing in that one. There's an NIFC Gear, and it is sweet.
That is really, really.
I just got done sending Gear all the NIFCs that he needed to complete his sets. Not that he won't get that one, but
That is pretty.
yeah, that one's a sweet NIFC right there. So that makes me feel good about this box. There was an NIFC and a silver in there. Only an NIFC for you, Gear, so I will make sure I mark that for you. As a matter of fact.
You got a little.
Yes, I do. I will get that taken care of for you, Gear. Les, this is your roll. I don't see silver.
Bank that instead of getting it. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, we'll ask him. He'll be here. I saw a real weird coin in this roll. I'm going to get him back. It's got a weird edge to it. That is the mint edge. And if you can see the copper in it, or the nickel. But if you go around the coin some more, that edge rolls out on that nickel way, way out there. You don't see that very often. But it's not an error that's keepable, so we're gonna let that one go back. No silver in that roll. That's none in this one either. Sorry about that, Les. This is for Brian. You guys, if you haven't been over to Brian's channel, go check him out. You can just go to his name right here, and then click the 3 buttons on the right-hand side, and go to his channel and subscribe and like. And he does some giveaways over there. He does 4 days a week. He streams during the afternoon. You can get in there and win yourself some freebies, or maybe donate and get yourself a really nice appreciation pack. Brian, flip side right now, is wearing the Angel's wings. Just to let you know. Last one for Brian here. Brian gave Flipside a necklace. There was a set of Angel's wings, and she loves it. She wears it all the time. That's a good looking coin, but it's a 99. Nothing in that one, Brian. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to leave these rolls out like this in case something crazy goes on. So I'm not going to hit intermission. I will be right back. I need to use a little girl's room. Huh? No, because...
Oh, the coin. Okay.
All right, guys. Another thing is go check out Silver Girl in Europe, which is also Nature Hunter, and she does some great giveaways over there. She does this like Yahtzee dice thing where she sets up 6 different items in front of you, and it can be a copper round, 40%er, on and on and on. And then she rolls all 5 dice. Say 2 of them come up 2s. So the second row would probably be what you're after. You get 3 more rolls, maybe? No, 2 more rolls after that to complete your Yahtzee. And if you get all the 2s, you end up winning a free coin there, which is really cool. It is possible that we could break her wrist one afternoon if the dice aren't playing right. And so go check her out. She does that occasionally. Hit her bell so you know when she's going to do that. But go check that out. And then who else was there? What's that?
Silver Valley Rob.
Silver Rally Rob. What's he want?
He wants $25.
Silver Rally Rob wants a grab bag. I appreciate you. We just got it now, Silver. Hey, work. I don't know what to tell you about that. That's you've picked up a lot on your plate. I do know that. Matter of fact, right now you're on my computer. I was just looking at what you had going on while I was gone, and the salty co-workers equals a run ragged Rob. That is funny, bro.
I know
Okay.
about that.
So yeah, my lady's got a whole setup of that at her place. But we'll get you a grab bag here. We'll hunt you some rolls. Do you want to go to that double stacker box, or do you want to go to this single box here? The double stacker box has been out of the screen, and it's only produced 1 silver, but this produced a silver also, so it's up to you. What do you want to do? You're very welcome, Silver Girl. Go check out her place. Just making sure it went through. Yeah, we're here. There's no other donations. You're there, so we're going to get to you right now. The Broncos are getting tore up. We're going to stay right in this box. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the next roll. Well, good luck to you, and let's see what we can find you. We're going to get you into the donator drawing. You get some goodies, and of course, I'm going to make the packs nice one way or the other. And keep an eye out. Hey, did you guys see any of the Big Flip shout outs or mail calls where the people got the $2 bill, the crisp $2 bill, and it's towards $2 towards any donation on any channel? I thought that was pretty cool. That's really standing out there, and it's pretty cool. So go check those out. If you just look up in the search Big Flip shout outs or Big Flip mail call. You'll see a couple of those where they just got them out of the blue. I picked like 5 people. I've been picking like 5 people to get a $2 bill during the mailings when I'm doing a bunch of mailings, and then those people get $2 bill for future streams. Anywhere. It doesn't have to be my stream. It can be any stream. So let me have the bucket, the silver tag bucket. All right, here's your 5 in here, Mr. Rally Rob. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. Nothing on this one. You know, Rob Finds Treasure. If you guys haven't checked out his stream, go check it out. He's got a crazy amount of a crazy amount of followers. But he's always finding magic coins, and I never find them.
They used to.
Yeah, I think I got them all. I don't think there's any more around here. But it only takes one to dump something, and I'll find it. Nothing in this roll either. Yeah, full push. Nice to see you in here. Yeah, thanks for checking that out. Yeah, Ravenhawk caught one, and it's just by I just put everybody's name in a random picker, and then I picked 5 names, and he happened to be one. Ravenhawk does a lot of shout outs, which is very cool. We had a nice package from him the other day, and I still haven't done his shout out yet, but I will. Nothing here either. I'm sorry. And let's see what we find. Nothing there. Nothing there either. You got kind of a burnt coin there, but it's got the Wheel of Death on it. So we'll let that one go. Hey, you guys, go check out Silver Rally Rob if you want some motivational, daily motivation. Go check him out. He's been real busy at work lately. He hasn't been able to do it like he always does, but it's a good time over there. Oh, we got silver. Good catch. It's right there in front of my thumb. Let's get down here. It's right there. Let's see what we got. It's a 90%er, bro. It is crusty.
Did you say a 90%er?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a 64. It's hard to see, but it is the 1964. 1964. Where have I heard that before? There, better shot. But man, it's dirty. It's part of those burned coins.
I don't mind the crust.
Crust is good on a lot of things, like pie.
And 90%ers.
And 90%ers. Good catch on that one. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do with your coins, but a lot of times when I find something like this that's got... I just stick them in ketchup for a day and pull them out and wash them off, and really it takes a lot of that top grime off, but it never gets rid of the toning of the coin or the authenticity of the coin. Congratulations on that. You're in. But any coins that I find coin roll hunting that I give to you guys, I don't touch. I put them directly in a flip, and then they're set up for the next stream to be given away. All right, that's that. Let's pull you one out of the flip side bag. Oh, we got a coin counter because we haven't figured out how to do it on the screen. Though we should, because right here.
It's a different setup. We're going to work on it.
We're going to work on it. We got a subscriber count. Number 27. You might have to hand me that one. It's way back in there. Feels good. You got an 81 proof set with a Susan B. Anthony. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to show you the S. Boy, they're so tough to get out of there. Well, let's just leave it alone. I don't want to. She says I bam stuff because I try to. My hands are so powerful from years and years and years of sheet metal work that I end up breaking stuff. But that's very cool. God, I want that out of there.
No, don't do it.
I gotta do it.
Don't do it.
I gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Don't make me say I told you so.
I think we got it.
Oh my gosh. Don't do it.
All right.
That's the Aries in them.
Okay, so there's the backside. They're very cool. That Susan B. Anthony's really cool with that eagle in space. Oh, so check this out. Somebody caught one the other day. I don't know who it was. Who caught that spun penny? So the front side showed the penny straight up and down.
Oh, yeah.
But when you looked on the back, it was spun. The Capitol building was spun around a little bit, so it wasn't perfect. So always check that on your coins.
Yeah, that might be worth something.
Look at your coins front and back like I'm doing right now to make sure they're square to the world. And that Kennedy looks a little off too. But always check that out. I don't see that yours are off, but Rob, hey, check out your Kennedy when you get it. It looks like the eagle's a little off from the Kennedy head, but it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, it looks like your eagle's a little off. I'm not going to be able to show you that, I don't think. Check out your Kennedy. See how the eagle's turned a little bit? Your Kennedy square.
Well, maybe they're supposed to be like that.
And your eagle's turned a little bit cockeyed. But somebody that got one of my packs the other day had a penny that it was turned like 90 degrees. So keep an eye out for that. So that's very cool. Then you got just a mint set. It's a 1987. But this is a hard $50 to find coin roll hunting because it was only produced in mint sets. So it's an 87. So that is a very cool $50 coin roll hunting coin to find. And you found the whole mint set. And then a 1959 gorgeous, it's a Philadelphia penny. It must have come out of a mint set, but it is beautiful. So always look up the coins that I send you because I just don't have time to look them all up. And this is a 37 Indian head. And it's in really good shape. We'll be able to really tell on the backside with the buffalo horn. Yeah, the whole horn is there. Whole horn. Very cool, very nice nickel. And then you got this 1906 gorgeous Indian head penny. Look at that thing.
Wow. Look at the detail still on the
Yeah.
feather.
Look at the detail on the outer rim.
That is nice.
Congratulations on that coin.
1906. Is there a mint mark on that?
Yeah, an 87 still in the mint set. That is awesome. I don't think they mint mark these. All right, very cool on that. So you got Yeah. So I don't know. I know Silver Rally Rob wasn't here before, but this is the Lincoln Kennedy penny. Uncirculated Lincoln head penny is stamped with a profile reproduction of John F. Kennedy looking at Lincoln. This unusual commemorative piece is truly a collector's item. Astonishing coincidences. And then it gives you a bunch of them, but a couple just out of here. Obviously, both presidents were slain. Both were slain in the presence of their wives. Both were directly concerned with civil rights. Both presidents had legality of elections contested. Kennedy's Secretary Lincoln warned him not to go to Dallas. Lincoln's Secretary Kennedy warned him not to go to the theater. Both their successors were named Johnson, Andrew Johnson and Lyndon Johnson. Each name contains 13 letters. Both served in the U.S. Senate. Both were U.S. Democrats. Lyndon Johnson was born in 1908. Andrew Johnson was born in 1808. Booth and Oswald were both Southerners. Oswald shot Kennedy from a warehouse and hid in a theater. And then Booth shot Lincoln in a theater and hid in a warehouse. Crazy stuff like that. But I really like those. I have one myself that I put in a bill holder. And matter of fact, I cut it off down here. I don't suggest doing that, but that way it could fit in a bill holder. And thank you very much for your donation. And let's keep in touch. And really nice 64. Too bad it wasn't prettier, but at least we know it's not been cleaned and it's original. So very cool. So we got 190, 140 percenter and an NIFC. We didn't get the 40 out of that box, but congratulations, Silver Rally Rob. You guys go check out his channel if you want some motivational speaking. And it's fun. If I ever go to the East Coast, bro, I'm going to look you up and we're going to go have a lobster roll. Well, I'm going to have more than one. I don't know what you're going to do. All right.
This isn't per box, that's for the whole day.
Yeah. So very cool. Thank you for that. Let's see. My boys are getting beat. Oh no, they're coming. They're only 7 away with 32 seconds left. We'll see what happens. I got a buddy down the street that's super Bronco fan. He tries not to drink during the week. Oh, hard to hear me. What? Let me see if I can fix that.
Oh, don't touch anything.
I know, he'll yell at me.
I don't think it has anything to do with those.
Microphone. How about now? Can you hear me now? He says, please, yes, have some lobster and clam chowder. Yeah, I want to see that East Coast. You know, I've said it before in other streams that we sometimes relocate RVs. It's a good way to be able to use somebody else's RV and relocate it. So if you guys are ever thinking of doing that, go online and check out RV Relocate. You can drive personal vehicles or you can drive commercial vehicles like for Cruise America or something and relocate them. We always find a vehicle somewhere in the country that needs to be relocated back to where we are. So we fly out to that vehicle, we drive that vehicle around, and then we bring it back to where we started. And then we drop it off, and then we take an Uber to the airport, pick up our vehicle, and head home. Something to think about. So next time we do this, and we're like in Ohio or Chicago or something, we're going to go east. And we're going to spend 2 days going east. And then we're going to get east, and we're going to go south, and then we're going to cut right back across and head home. We did 3,300 miles last time we did that. It cost us $400 for the RV rental because they give you a great deal on it. And then it costs us about $1,000 in fuel. So, all right, BLK, thank you very much. I'll note that number. I don't like not to be heard.
Huh?
What are the winning numbers for the craps game? I don't know anything about my games, bro. You have to bring it up with Flipside or Sidekick. Sidekick's in here. He's just upstairs on his computer. Yeah, Silver Rally Rob, we went that was a good trip. Plus we went to Bristol, Tennessee, and we stayed 4 days. We were just gonna show up Thursday, end of day Thursday, stay all day Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the NASCAR race, and then leave for home and go a bunch of other places after the NASCAR race, but it was rained out. And it happened to have been the weekend that Dale Jr. retired. And I had just got done meeting him for like the third time in my life, or third time in my life. And I had just gotten his autograph. And like 1 hour later, he said that he was going to retire. So he was only going to have one more race the following year at Bristol Motor Speedway. If you ever get a chance to go to Bristol Motor Speedway, do that. That is a ridiculous place to go and watch a race. You have to get the communication sets for your ears because you can't even think, it's so loud in there. Take 42 or 3 car NASCARs and stick them inside of a coliseum, like where you would watch a basketball game or let's say a college football game, and run those cars around there. How loud do you think that is? Well, that's that stadium if you've never been there. And then we camped what they call Thunder Alley. Thunder Alley is the drag strip for Bristol Motor Speedway, and at night, like 10 o'clock at night, somebody will scream, and then somebody else will scream, and then everybody will start screaming, and the whole canyon's echoing, and it's just a really cool place to go watch a race. So if you ever get a chance, go do that. But when we left Chicago in a motorhome that had 137 miles on it, we were allowed 20. We scheduled the motorhome for like 22 days. And if you ever schedule a motorhome, schedule it for more days than you need so you don't have to pay the additional mileage. They give you like 200 miles a day on the motorhome. And then if you have to use additional miles and you haven't scheduled it for the additional days, then you pay about 33 cents a mile after that, which comes out to a pretty penny if you have to pay additional mileage. So we scheduled it for extra days just so in case we went more miles, we didn't have to pay per mile rate. You have to pay generator fee if you use a generator for an hour or two, but it's really not bad. We would pull into Walmart, stay at Walmart's, find local lakes, pull into local lakes, just hang out, and then get back on the road the next day. We went Chicago, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, skipped off Georgia, went all the way through Tennessee to Arkansas, Louisiana, all the way down through Louisiana, hit Mississippi, went across all the way through Texas, came up through Texas to New Mexico, and then to Denver, 3,300 miles. And we did it in like, 12, 16 days, something like that. But we would only drive like a couple hundred miles a day. And if we got behind at Bristol, so we were a day behind in our complete schedule to go across the country. So we had to make that time up. And we did one day where we drove a lot one day. But, drive 200 miles a day, that's nothing. It's, 3 or 4 hours maybe. And get to your next spot and kick back. We took all of our fishing gear with us, but we didn't take any kind of camping gear like lanterns and things like that. And we bought that stuff when we picked up the motorhome, and then we utilized it with our new motorhome that we bought, our new used motorhome that we bought a couple years back. So we happened to have bought a motorhome that was identical to the one that we rented because we liked it so much. The Cruise America RV that we rented. So food for thought. If you guys ever think about doing something like that, you might have a small family, a couple kids, a couple younger kids, and you want a place that you can go and still have a central location to where you can enjoy a vacation, that's the way to do it. But you have to like the road, and you have to like to eat Cracker Barrel. Because Cracker Barrel is awesome. Yeah, you know, Route 66 I think is overrated, but it might not be.
We haven't gone that route.
We haven't gone that route just because we had so many other places to go, and that route didn't really get us there. Before that time, I had never been past the Kansas state line except one time into Texas to visit an aunt, and then another time we flew to Florida for a cruise. And I'd never been that far, so seeing those places like in Tennessee and just gorgeous, gorgeous places. I know why people love those places. It's because they're so pretty. And don't get me wrong, Colorado's gorgeous too. I just drove 8 hours through Colorado yesterday, and I am spoiled to live here. But there are some gorgeous places that we drove through on that trip, and we are going to do that again. It's just a matter of timing. And you know, we've got a motorhome that's got 40 or 50,000 miles on it, and we can trust it, but I'd much rather put the miles on somebody else's, you know, drive it like you stole it. Let me see what's up. I want to do the East Coast. Yeah, I know, we've discussed it.
Just in case you were wondering.
It's all dirt road now. I'm from Chicago. You know, so what we did BLK is we got to Chicago and we said, okay, well, we're going to get Chicago pizza. So boop, I get on the phone, we get in the RV, we're ready to go. I'm not even out of the driveway, and I call for a pizza. I want Chicago style pizza, and we Googled it and we map quested it. Boom, before you know it, I'm downtown Chicago in this brand new RV. No place to park, lost. I mean, I'm on a, it was just crazy. So I let my lady out, and she goes and scores the pizza, and I just keep circling the block, and every bit of Chicago is nothing but construction. So circle the block, circle the block, circle the block. Finally, we get our pizza, and we try to get out of there, and it's just like, whew, we barely made it out of there, and now we had our pizza for the road, and we just started. We went by Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Not that they were doing anything, but we could at least drive through there. Naperville, Illinois. Okay.
Oh, we had a really good meal. I don't know if that's Illinois or Indiana.
We didn't really stop in Indiana.
At the Milk Tooth. It was called Milk Tooth. That was really good breakfast.
Have you ever heard of the Milk Tooth?
Indiana it was.
Oh, he's from Illinois. Are you sure it was Indiana?
I'll let you know.
We went and had an awesome breakfast one morning. Just stumbled onto this place, and man, it was awesome. I can't even tell you what kind of food that was. It was American food, but it was kind of like a.
Oh, it was Indianapolis.
It was? But
yeah, Indianapolis. It's on Virginia Avenue.
Oh, it's in Indianapolis. But
Indiana.
Yeah, very cool. So what is Illinois known for?
Oh, we haven't done
Yeah, Silver Rally Rob. That's kind of what I was afraid of. There's a lot of nothing out there. And we tried to make it so that it was cool for us because we had never been there before. But I don't know. It's what it is. Yeah, that was a good trip. If you ever think, and then they do a lot of relocations. Like they build them in. Another way you can get around is in Canada. They have a lot of relocates that go all over Canada. So you might just drive, 800 miles across Canada and relocate. And sometimes if they have a hard time relocating a vehicle, they'll give you a $500 gas voucher. Once you get to your destination, they'll give you $500 cash in your hand for the price of the fuel to get there. It's all about timing. It's all about, you know, how you can hook it up. But it's something to think about. That was a really cool trip. And I am definitely working on going to the East Coast, that's for sure.
Canada would be nice too.
Yeah, Canada would be nice. I did a trip 33 hours straight north from where I live now to North End, Saskatchewan. The last 9 hours were dirt road. And it was crazy. We caught a bunch of fish up there. We were up there 16 days. We drove 2 days and then fished 12 days and drove 2 days home. And that was a trip and a half. So let me see. We got a donation from Silver Rally. No, we got a donation from the Real 300 Z-Man, but I haven't seen him in here.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Well, 300 Z-Man, thank you for the shout out. That was awesome. I appreciate you, everything you do. I'm glad you like your stuff. Yeah, that was quite the pack you picked up there.
He also has a video out. He wants everybody to check out.
You guys go over to the 300 Z-Man. Just bring him up right here in the chat and move to the right and hit the 3 dots and then go to his channel and check him out. Subscribe, like, ring the bell. He's got stuff going on, and you know, stick with everybody in the community. There he is, right there. I'm here. Nature Hunter, I have not sent your dimes, but I have sent the pack that was previous to your dimes. So your dimes are still here. I'm just waiting to see what happens. And matter of fact, I'm going to shoot you an email to see if you want me to pick up the rest of those dimes since they were such a good deal. And then I know you're in Norway. I have not sent anything to Norway. I sent that last pack to you in Spain. But no, I have not sent anything to Norway. You said you weren't going to be to your mom's for 2 weeks, so you're probably 4 or 5 days away from getting there, correct? For our food and downtown where you could find a park. It's a lot of cool places. Chicago never sleeps. The stores are always open. Yeah, you know, I wish I would have had more time, but those big cities, they give me the EBGBs, man. I got to get out of there. I grew up in San Francisco, talking about big, crazy cities. 6 weeks of vacation banked up. Can't wait to cash in on that and some type of trip soon.
Oh, I would definitely do a road trip.
Do a road trip, bro. And if you come towards Colorado, let me know. You can pick refurbished RVs up in Phoenix and relocate them to all sorts of different spots throughout the country. So you can fly to Phoenix or fly to Las Vegas for a couple days, take a rental car to Phoenix, pick up that RV, and then boom, go driving across the country, have a great time, follow the coast and go around the panhandle, or you can do anything with 6 weeks of vacation, brother. Let's see. Yeah, I totally understand, Nature Hunter. It's just much cheaper for me to send it to you when you get to Norway than it is to, hold on, wait, she retracted that. Than it is for me to ship it to Spain. Spain cost me like double. It was crazy. Yeah, I knew you were close to leaving for Norway. That's kind of why I've been holding off. And I'm going to send you some goodies too. There's no need to send just you know, the basic dimes over there when you do so much for the community. I'm going to find you some goodies. I want to go to the coin store this week because I've given them 2 weeks now, almost 2 weeks, to come up with some more grab bags. And if I do, every grab bag they got, I'm buying. I don't care. If they've got 50, I'm buying them. If they've got 2, I'm buying them. Yeah, definitely, Silver. Give me a call if you ever come this direction. And if you just want to hang out for a week, swing on over. There's a room here. Yep, 3 days for Nature Hunter. All right, we are going to get to this, the Real 300 Z-Man, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, ZX Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go check out, apparently he's got a new video out or something. Yeah, we got it handled, Nature Hunter. I got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we've only got one silver out of this box. Let's see what we got. Man, I was talking my head off there. There is a company here in Missouri that rents RVs. I don't know if I would trust renting an RV from someone else, not knowing if they're, yeah. I shouldn't say this, but we don't really have bed bugs where we live here, and that would be crazy. I don't know. Bed bugs they're sketchy. They're sketchy to me, so yeah. I would use a reputable company for sure, but I've never had to worry about bed bugs. Though I probably should, but then you can't be paranoid about everything. No silver in this roll. Mr. ZX Man. Ooh. I didn't put them in there. I almost put the coins in there. Wait, we got silver. It doesn't look like silver, but it's silver. It's right here in front of my thumb. I guess it looks more silver on the camera. No, see, you can't even see it. But it's 1, 2, 3, the fourth one in, I think. I'll show you under the scope. Look at it. You can't even really see it. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations. Let's see what we got. Oh man, it's clean. It's a 40%er, but it's a really nice looking 40%er. It's got a little toning going on.
You want me to fold these up?
Yeah, you can fold those up for me. Here, let me show them to you. Okay, so here's your 5 entries. I'm going to have Flipside fold them up and throw them in the bucket for you. But there's your 5. I'm going to put the bucket right here so you can see them fly in there. And let's get to finishing this roll. Congratulations on that one. Yep, silver gear. We have silver. What time is it in the gear? See, I can't even say it. Gear. Well, what time is it there? It's 9:30. I think it's 9:30. So we got one 40%er in that roll. Doesn't look like anything in this one either. Oh, we might have 2 silvers here. Nope, it looks like 1 to me. Boy, the one next to it really looks silver for a second. But that one's definitely silver. It's a 69. It's been around the block a minute, but and see, you can tell all these coins came out of a bag of coins and been run through a machine because they're dirty. New coins, you do not find new coins in rolls. You do, but they don't look really, really new. See, this guy's got skitters on his cheeks and stuff. Coming up with all sorts of cool terminology. Skitters. What's that? That's a skitter. One more roll, but you got 2 40s.
Did you show a second one?
Yeah, it's under there. With its skitters.
Can you make this higher
Yeah.
so you can see more? There you go.
I don't know how much I will be able to be in your stream when I leave BIGFLIP, but I will try my best. No problem, Nature Hunter. And if I manage to get online, do you mind me streaming? No. Heck no. Feel free. I look forward to you streaming. Congratulations, ZX Man. You got 2 40s. I love that noise. Can you guys hear the difference? Here's the regular clad. Here's the silver. Hear that secondary ring? I'll put it over by the mic. Thud. Ting. Very cool. Let's get you a bag. Number 2. I've seen this bag before. Yeah, I've seen this one before. I opened this one up. This was a very cool bag. You've got this NGC graded MS66 1970D,
Wow.
25 cent. It's a clad quarter, but it's still graded at an MS66. And anything in the slab is cool. And this writing up here in this corner is my writing, and I looked it up, and it could be anywhere from $25 minimum to $75 maximum. That's what the NGC grade has followed these at auction to sell for. So I've never seen, didn't see any of them sell for any less than $25. So that MS66, a slab, and then you ended up with a 1919S extremely fine wheat scent. I'll show you that slab here in a minute. You're really going to like that, but let's get to this stuff. Lady's got my scope all jacked up. So it's a 1919S Wheaty.
Well, now you have a glare on it.
Yeah.
Just under the lights.
All right. And then they're calling it a 1919S extremely fine wheat scent, and they're saying it was a grab bag to go in the grab bag, and it's $6. Then you got a 2002 S dime, and it is silver. It's a proof. Oh, it was floating free, and I put it in this flip. So that's why we don't have any any information on it, but I didn't want it to get damaged, so I put it in this flip. Then I thought this was cool. This is a 2012 D penny in the wrapper, but there's a blank planchet from 2012 along with it. So there's the blank planchet. And I did find one of those the other day, coin roll hunting, a penny planchet that was blank. So don't think uncirculated coins are a bummer, because you can find all sorts of cool stuff in those fresh rolls. And that's a 2012D. So that's pretty cool. You get 2 in 1 there. So that's those smaller coins. This is the cool part. MS66 1970D 25 cent. My scope's not being really nice to me right now. But I looked this coin up the other day and I found it all over the place, but a minimum of $25 for that coin, which I thought was pretty crazy. But it's NGC graded, and that's what does it. And I'm a big slab collector these days. I've been collecting some serious slabs. And I thought about killing this bag, but I can't kill all the good bags.
Or any of them.
Yeah, or any of them. I killed some bags, but they weren't up to par. Congratulations, and let me get you some.
Didn't really kill them, you combined them.
Yeah, well, when I say killed them, I really combined 2 bags into one, so that I didn't lose the money I put into them, but they just weren't up to par. Hopefully they fixed that problem. They're any better as if it was a silver quarter, but it's still a cool quarter. NGC graded anything is cool. Especially when you get up into the 60s, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. There's only 4 coins better than that out there.
Isn't that the same year that some quarters were struck on dime material? I didn't know that.
I don't know. I don't know, 300. Let me know. Shoot me an email when you figure that out. But very nice pack. I look forward to you getting that for sure. And everything will go out tomorrow. I'll get everything out on Monday because I want everybody to have their stuff before my next stream on Sunday. And I've decided that I am going to stream tomorrow night. Also, I'm thinking of streaming tonight at 7 if you guys want to swing in, just because I'm still trying to figure stuff out. And I think I'm going to take Sunday night at 7, about in that time. I think Ravenhawk jumps in there at this time. And then I'm also going to do it on Monday night. So I think Sunday and Monday are going to be my 2 nights, and I'm kind of liking those nights, and I'm kind of liking this timing. So look forward to what's coming up, and hit that bell so that you guys can find out when I am, because I'm really not set in stone right now. All right, did I get all his stuff? Yes.
Michael Mullins wants to know how much the packs cost.
What do I pay for the packs?
Or how much? Oh, I don't know what you're asking.
Michael Mullins, it's a $25 donation to get a pack, and then I'll search 5 rolls for you. But I think you know that. I'm not so sure what you're asking me. Go ahead and send me an email, and I'll. My packs cost anywhere from, I don't know, $15 to $20, and then they're supposed to be worth more than that. So it depends. Sometimes I have to combine packs, and then I take it in the shorts on that. Sometimes they don't do a good job. Sometimes they do a good job. Originally, yeah, this is the best time for you over in France.
That is what I wanted.
Yeah, Mary Love, you never sent me an email, did you, on what you're thinking for your package there? Yeah, no problem, Michael. It totally depends on what's happening at the coin store that day and who's made up the packs. All the packs are different.
Oh, you have a donation here.
I need to. I like it because I can keep up with the chat. Norway, yes. I'm sorry. I knew that, my friend. I mailed you like 5 packages. I knew it was Norway.
I was wondering
But
why you said
my
that.
problem is I don't know any difference from once you hit the border. That way, I don't know. I'd never really even liked
You got a donation from
whatever it is. Sorry about that, gear.
Nature Hunter.
Oh,
wow.
yeah.
She wants a silver pole, a big flip pole.
She does.
Nature Hunter. Oh, yummy.
I still have more photos to send. Yeah, very cool. Mary Love, get around to that. Let's figure it out. Then I can at least let you know if I'm interested or not. Mary Love has a bunch of stuff that she's trying to get rid of, and she thinks it would be good for me to build up my my grab bag packs, which it is. I've seen quite a bit of the stuff, but it's it's working out what she wants and what I can pay, and it's all about like buying a car or anything else. There's negotiations to be done, but we'll figure it out. Sorry, guys.
So do the.
I was up at 3 in the morning every morning, and I went to bed at like 9 or 10 in the evening every evening when I was hunting, and that's a crazy sport there. Okay, Nature Hunter, you want a silver pole, a big flip pole? We can do that.
Thank you so
And
much.
we have found silver in this box. 2, 4, 6.
There's your silver count.
What?
There's your silver count.
7, 8, 9, 10. So you get $100 of coin search for a $50 donation. And you want a silver pole, and there's some great stuff in there. You did, I don't remember if I saw your last video on the shout out, but let's get to this and get you a silver pole, and we'll see what happens after that.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think I did too. All right, Nature Hunter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to have Flipside fold them up for you. I'm going to start searching your coins, and you should see them fly in here one at a time right in here. There went one. Hopefully we get you a really nice pull. I still got a couple Libertads in there. I am going to regroup and put some more Libertads in there because I have more that I can get rid of. I just haven't done it yet. And then, of course, we have all those proof bins. I don't know if you have won a proof bin yet. I'm pretty sure you might have. Have you won a proof bin yet, Nature Hunter? Nothing in those two. All right, we got you entered in. Have you guys noticed we loosened up the games a little bit today? Look at that. Coin rocks.
Bent.
Yeah. Okay, I don't see any silver in this one either. Sorry about that, but let's see.
Oh, we have somebody new in here. Hunting history.
Hunting history, nice to see you in here. You know, Nature Hunter, I think this came out of a mint set. It is very, very nice. I'm going to send you that one. It doesn't look crazy cool right now, but they just used a lot better planchets and mint sets. It's a 73. It's not silver. It's not anything crazy, but I'm sending stuff over there, so I'm going to send you that. They're just a lot better defined coins. They have a lot better edges, and you are going to get that also. I don't often send just regular clad coins, but that one is very cool.
Nature Hunter said yes, she got the bin, arrived yesterday, but she picks it up at the post office tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I thought you would want a bin. Let's see if we can't get you something cool today.
Mike Wolf wants to know if you found a magic coin.
Have I ever found a magic coin, Mike Wolf? Yes, I have, but no, not recently. I have some. I have like 2 or 3 out in the garage. I have parts and pieces of magic coins that don't coincide with each other. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out and I've finally located this coin that I want to show you guys. Remind me.
Okay.
Nature Hunter, nothing in that roll, I'm sorry. Well, some people are very wealthy with where they live in the world. And some people are wealthy with money. And if you live in a nice place and you love your place, you are wealthy. And Nature Hunter, I'm not so sure you can be one that is not wealthy with where you live. You live in probably one of the most gorgeous places in the world, in my opinion. You might have a different opinion. You might be a mountain girl and like to be up in the mountains. I don't know, but that place you live is gorgeous. Nothing in that one. I set this one aside because I'm going to show you this one. Nothing in that one either. Here's another angry coin. I think it's one of these fire coins. But it's not very pretty, so we're going to throw it back.
Mike Wolf says he got another 1971 with a die rim crack.
Very cool, Mike Wolf. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can hunt out there. It's the quality of the coin when you find the issue with it. A lot of times I freeze when I'm coin roll hunting and I find a good coin and I will search it. A teepee in the mountains would please a girl more. Yeah, as a matter of fact, Nature Hunter, there's no silver in this roll either. I'm very sorry. Yeah, there's teepees. No, there's another one. Well, I don't see anything good in this roll either. But yeah, you live in a gorgeous place. I live in a gorgeous place. Maybe we should just swap a couple weeks out of the year. Let me know if that works out for you. All right, there's nothing in that. Let's get you a silver pole. I have everything combined down in here. These no longer have numbers. If you get a bag that doesn't have anything in it, you get one of these Ben Franklin mint sets. So this is number 18. Oh, very cool. You're going to love this one, Nature Hunter. So there's number 18 to go with your pole. And I don't think you have this coin. This is a older release of, some silver bullion that I had. I did not have the correct capsule for this coin, but I still put it in a capsule. But it is the bell. Do you have this bell yet? It's not, it's just a bullion. It's Let Freedom Ring 999 fine silver, and on the other side it says the International 1 troy ounce 999 fine silver unit. It's 31.1 grams.
Hold it up.
That's the back side. And this is the front side. Now, this is not the correct capsule, but this is all that I had when I was making these bags. Something's better than nothing, in my opinion. But it is really cool. I'll put it under the scope for you.
Wow, that's nice.
What makes these coins gorgeous is, first of all, this is an older coin. I don't know when it was made, but it was made years ago. It's not like a new silver round. And they've never been thrown in anybody's pocket, so they still have all the definition of the coin. That's what's really cool about these. And any scratches you see are definitely on this plastic capsule. I hope you enjoy that. Also, in your bag, I'm going to leave that under there so you can drink that one in. Let me see if I can adjust that up. It's just a really cool coin. Yeah, very cool, Nature Hunter. I'm glad you don't have that coin. And then you got a 67 40%er, and you've got a silver dime. And I'm going to swap this out with a Merc if I can find one. But I'm going to the coin store, and I know you need Merc dimes, so I will swap that out.
She might want that.
Unless you want it, I can give it to you, but I think she's after 100 Mercury dimes. And I've got 50 of them for her, so... let me know, do you want that dime or you want me to swap it out? I'll leave that under there. Yeah, you guys hit like and subscribe and ring that bell so you know. I might be coming on later on tonight. I think I'm going to leave all this stuff set up. And I'm just going to step back in later on tonight after we watch a little more football, maybe take a little nap. Going straight into my son's collection. Awesome. Thank you, Phil. Oh, no problem. Smash it. Combatants have...
Stop. No.
Well, she'll let me know. I'm going to put it all away. And then, so I want to wrap these up. You're going over the pond to Norway. So, Geir, are you, Nature Hunter, are you too close within the country of Norway? Or is it possible for you guys to have a cup of coffee? Or do you know each other close? Or what's going on with that? Silver Stanger says he sent $50.
Okay, let me check PayPal.
We're checking it right now, Silver Stanger. All right. Oh, and so I wanted to show you this coin, Nature Hunter, if you're still here. It's gold, but it originally was really gold, and then all the gold has been worn off, and then it got the circle of death on it all the way around it. So if it was in better shape, I would send it to you, but it's just not worth. It's just ugly. So we're going to throw that back to the pond. But I am going to send you this one here. This is that mint set 73 that's in really good shape. So I'm going to put that in a little bag for you and get this all sealed up. 2, 3, and I'm going to the coin store this week. Like I said, I keep saying that because I get excited when I think about going to the coin store. And Flipside doesn't get so excited, but it's got to be done.
I get excited about the items. I don't get excited about the money part.
Oh, and so you know what else I have coming this week? I have my box from CoinOp. If you guys, one thing I didn't know about CoinOp is you can buy the coins for what they want and do a little auction, but it's not really an auction. They give you a price, either you accept the price or you don't. There's none of this bidding it up so that, you know, Nature Hunter and Mary Love and myself all want the same thing. Well, we end up getting a bad taste in our mouth because I'm bidding against them. And so people, you know, I saw one lady say, well, I'll never be able to win against BIGFLIP in the auction. Well, that's why I don't like going to auctions, especially with people I know, because it's not good for a friendship to go to an auction with people you know when you want the same stuff. So what's nice about CoinOp is there's a price there. The first person that says yes, they want it, they get it. There's no upsell. So go check them out. And this week I have coming my display box of 32 silver dollars, whether they're Morgans or they're it's just a really cool box, and I'll show it to you. I'm going to do a video on it. And then I bought 8 other silver dollars at $15 a silver dollar. So I get a total of 40 coins sent to me with this display box, but the display box is already set in stone of what's in the box from what I can see. But when you buy from CoinOp and they go to mail it, they will send you a reminder of how much you owe for shipping. So keep that in mind. It's a good place to go check out coins, but you definitely have to remember that shipping is a different story. I ended up having to pay $60 in shipping for the stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. I wanted it. I bought it for the stream, and hopefully we can get you guys some of those silver dollars. What's up, Mobile Coins? Nice to see you in here.
Did you hear me when I said?
What'd you say?
We have a $50 donation from.
Yeah, so we got a $50 donation from Silver Stanger. He was in here last week playing around, and he got a nice pack. Silver Stanger, did you get your pack from this week?
Does he want a big flip or 2 flip sides?
Do you want a silver pull or do you want 2 grab bags? You let me know what you want. And let me know if you got your pack from last week. I think you had a good pack last week. Can I see last week's ledger?
I don't write down.
I just want, well, okay.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy because they had to secure that box, and I think they paid somebody else to wrap that box instead of them doing it. I don't know. We'll see when it gets here. It was pretty crazy, but I can't not pay it because I'm a person of my word, and if I tell them that's what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it. So I basically told him, go to the post office and ship that thing out and then tell me how much it is and I'll pay it. Well, boom, I get a notification that says it's $60. Whatever. I did what I told him I'd do and I paid it. But it's a good place to go and get some cool coins. So here's all your entries, Mr. Stanger. And we'll put them in the bucket if I had the bucket. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's only 5 rolls left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are for the Stanger. I will crack them all open. Oh, let's get this. Yeah, that's marked. You put that over there. Nature Hunter, thank you very much for your donation. I appreciate you. And I'll get that pack sent out to you. I'll probably send it out tomorrow. And just in case, Nature Hunter, send me your mom's address again. I think I have it. I'm almost positive, but it would make my life a little easier if you could do that. If you get around to it, fine. If not, I understand it's 10 o'clock at night, so. Is that good? Maybe you could put something in something over there. I think my Broncos got beat up. All right, let's get at them. Let's see what we got for the Stanger.
Put that on the other side so you don't.
I will in a second. Thank you very much once again for your donation, Silver Stanger. It kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Diet Coke. You guys ever go camping? And when you go camping, you go to the store to go camping, and you end up spending like more money than you would for like a week's worth of groceries at your house. And you get up camping and you have so much food that there's no possible way you could eat it in like 3 or 4 or 5 days. And you end up bringing home like a cooler and a half full of food again. Well, that's what I do. It's crazy. I mean, who needs 2 packages of Swedish fish? I need 1 pack and only a half a pack. It was crazy what I brought back from my trip. And we always seem to do that. We always seem to spend, who needs a whole package of lettuce? You only need 1 night of lettuce.
You should have every night of lettuce and less packs of silverfish.
Yes, Mother.
Broncos lost.
Yeah, I thought they would. Well, my Broncos lost. I'm out of here. Now, look at that. It's a toned NIFC. It's kind of an angry coin. Thank you, Nature Hunter. So, look at this, 2007, and it's just been beat to tar, and it's toned. So, what did he say last time? Stanger, do you want to bank that, or do you want to look at the backside of it?
He has 1 banked already.
I think, Stanger, you want to bank this one. It's not really worth keeping for sure, but if you want it, I know you have another one banked. If you want it, I can swap it out for a better one, but I think you want to bank it, and it gets you closer to your 40%er. So
He only needs 1 more if he banks it.
If you bank it, you only need 1 more, and I think that's doable today. But that was one old crusty 2007.
He said bank it. I banked it.
All right, we wrote it down as a bank. All right, we've got something going on here. I don't know if it's silver or not. It's right here in front of my thumb. I can't tell what it is. It's black. Sometimes, yeah, I think it's silver. I think it's just a real dirty black one.
Oh, I need to see it.
Let's see what we got. Oh, I heard it.
Is it silver?
It is.
Ah!
It's a 66. Congratulations. All right, get that down on there. Hey, that's not bad. Like we said earlier, we haven't figured out how to do this written on the screen, NIFCs and things like that. We might have to talk to Mr. Seeker and see if we can't come up with a plan on that. Silver Seeker, guys, if you haven't seen him, go over and check him out. He helps us out a lot with our question and answer on our building of this channel. If it wasn't for him, I'm not so sure we would even be up and running. Yeah, Nature Hunter, and we end up just taking way too much stuff up the hill, but I don't know, it's always nice. It's always nice to dream that maybe you can stay up there for a couple of weeks. Who's leaving?
Silver Rally Rob going to dinner.
Silver Rally Rob, have a great dinner, my friend. I don't see any silver in this roll either, but we've got one for you. And did Stanger say he got his pack from last week? Have you been watching it?
Oh, I don't remember. Yes. Said I got that package. It was very nice too.
Very cool. I just kind of follow up and make sure, instead of hunting down a bunch of numbers to, check and see if they got there, I just ask you guys when I see you again. Nothing in that roll. I'll show you this coin. Tell me this coin hasn't been around a bit. The entire edge is knocked off of it. It doesn't even have anything left for edges all the way around the coin.
Bad edges.
Got crusty edges. All right, so I don't see any silver in this roll either. There's some writing on that one. I was just trying to figure out what it was. I heard something weird. Excuse me. Nope, I don't see any silver here either. Nothing in that one. All right. We found you one silver. Kind of crusty, but it's silver. And let's oh, that's not good.
Golden paper.
Golden pay dirt reviews in the house. Nice to see you here. We found some silver. We got kind of our own little chart here. We found 40%er. We found 440s, a 90, and 2 NIFCs. Oh. All right, let's get at this. Where's my purple bag? I gotta wash my mat. Number 23. Let's see what that does for you. Well, there's nothing in here. I don't know. Well, you got a 1968 really good looking 40%er. That's it. And then you get one of these Ben Franklin.
That's it.
Ben Franklin proofs. If there's nothing in the plastic bag, it's because I couldn't keep control of the plastic, the proofs. So I just put the bag out there, and now I'm going to write on here proof.
Did he get one of those before? Or is...
Yeah, probably, but they're really cool to have. And I'll show it to you. Like I said, when I bought these, I bought them for the stream. I kept one, and the rest are for you guys to win.
I just love those.
So I bought them in a sealed roll, and then I put them in the capsule. And they're just an awesome shape. And then this cool thing, my lady gives me flack over it every time I do it, but it's kind of a display thing. But they're very cool. So you have a 1962 Ben Franklin proof. Let me show you the back under the scope. That's the cool part. Look at the lines on the bell. Let me get it down there. The lines go all the way through the bottom of the bell. That's the first thing to go on a proof on any Ben Franklin. So congratulations to you. Thank you very, very much for your donation. And I will get this all packaged up and sent out to you tomorrow. Obviously, it doesn't fit in that little bag, but I will get it all secured up, and it won't be damaged at all.
What year is it?
62, I think. Do you already have one of those? If you find the one that needs a different holder, let me know, because one does. So I ordered a bunch of these holders through AppMex, and they sent me two that were the wrong size. And I called them and I said, "You sent me two the wrong size," and they said, "No problem, we'll send you the right size." And they did. Like the next week, I got the two that are the right size, but I've never swapped them out. So thank you very much, Silver Stinger. I am going to run to the little girl's room, and when I get back, we will either open up some coins, do some more chatting, or we'll get out of here. I don't know what you guys want to do. We'll see how many people are left in here, and we'll figure it out. Is it a 62?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this running because I don't want these to be taken off the camera. Too many haters in the world. Wash my hands. All right. Starburst minis. And let's get caught up with the chat. Who's watching football right now? Packers and the Rams. Wash my hands. Clean as a whistle. Will you put that over there for Stenger? All right, I'm going to open up 4 more of these double stacker, and then I'll be done with this top roll of the double stacker. We'll see what we can come up with on this. You know, that's weird.
Huh.
What just fell out of there was one of the slugs from the open boxes.
Oh, really?
The holy boxes. It's a slug from a holy box fell out of there.
Looks like dime.
That's strange. There's a 72 out of a mint set, but it's beat up. And you can tell them because they're just on a better planchet. I've upgraded my coin catch because it was so difficult dealing with coins on the table. So we're dropping them on in a bucket now. Nothing in this one either. You know, if I had to choose from any boxes to hunt, it would be these. Not the holy boxes, not the double stackers. It would be these. And we find most of our silver in those. And I can't emphasize enough, set it up with your bank to pick up some coins because the holidays are coming and people are already thinking about it. As soon as Halloween hits, they're thinking about it. And when Thanksgiving is here, it's pretty much too late to be able to get coins scheduled at your bank because you have to schedule them and you probably won't be able to get them for a week or 2. So if you can, just schedule a couple boxes of something, whatever you can afford that might have silver in it. Nickels are easy to come by, dimes and quarters are easy to come by, but definitely get some dimes and quarters scheduled for you and 50-cent pieces if you can afford it. You remember, you can always get the money right back. You just have to have a place to dump them. I didn't see anything in that one either. All right, well, if nobody else, there's no more donations, then I'm going to do the end of stream giveaway. Oh, will you put that over there for gear? Let me see. Oh, and this is a bank you got to write in the book.
Did he want to bank this, or did he for gear? You were going to ask him later.
Yeah, we're going to figure it out because I'm not just going to send that over to Norway.
Well,
because he won.
To bank it, not bank it right now.
Just write bank. Just bank it for him, and then we'll figure it out. And this is Karen St. Sing's bank from 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to give away, to the end of stream giveaway, I'm going to give away a V nickel and a silver nickel and a buffalo nickel. It's a 35 buffalo nickel. It is a 44 silver war nickel and an 1899 V nickel. This will be to the people that have been in the stream, and this is my giveaway to you for showing up, hanging out, and just being here, hanging out with me and look for me tonight. I am also going to stream later on tonight. Like I said, I'm just going to leave everything up and set up, and I'm going to pop in later on tonight and not a lot of people have a Sunday afternoon just to waste their time with me. That is a beautiful buffalo head nickel that's going out to somebody. You can see the feathers, and his horn is a little rough, but it's still a gorgeous, gorgeous nickel. And then this is a nickel that I found coin roll hunting last week. It's a 44 silver war nickel. And just think back during the war what you could have bought with a nickel. That was like a lot of money. It was like, I don't know, I'd be guessing. And then this V nickel. I have a bunch of these V nickels that I purchased over a year ago, and I've just been putting them out occasionally. So I'm going to give away those 3 nickels to the end of stream giveaway. And what we're going to do is, I'm going to do it like I did last time. I'm going to write a number down between 1 and 20. Everybody's going to guess one time.
Don't guess yet.
Don't guess until you see go. And then pipe stop. And it's between 1 and 20. Wait for the go in the chat.
You can only guess once.
And then I'm going to write down another number. And I will put a number 2. And then a number. And then I'm going to write down another number.
Don't guess yet.
Don't guess yet. And this one will be a number 3. And it'll be another number. So I'm going to write the first number down, the second number down, and the third number down. The reason I'm doing that is because people guess the same number, and it can influence me on what I put down. So I write down 3 numbers at the same time, and we go to number 1 the first time, number 2 the second time, number 3 the third time. We don't keep hunting the same number, all right? I think that's a fair way to do it. So I'm going to write, and I'm going to write. So now I have 3 numbers here that are all written out. The first number is underneath this box. And when you see go, and it's 1 through
20.
1 through 20.
Make sure you have live chat on.
Yeah, I would put live chat up at the top. And then when you see go, you can guess. Hopefully we hit it the first time.
Let me know when you see it.
You can stop. All right, we do have a winner first time around. It's a new one. It's a new person in here. I'm not jerking your chain this time.
The box.
Syracuse Dave, we already said stop. The reason we did it is we already have a winner. There were no redundancies anywhere. And so we are going to give the end of stream to Mel's Coin Corner. It was number 11. Can you guys see that? I'll pick it up and bring it to you. Look, it's the same number upside down and backwards. Very cool. Mel's Coin Corner, you need to send me your address. And please send it to silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com. silverandgoldflipper@yahoo.com, and we will get this sent out to you. You are the winner of these 3 gorgeous nickels. You have the war nickel, the buffalo nickel, and the V nickel. I thought that was a cool giveaway. And then just for giggles, number 2 was a 2 and number 3 was a 6. But number 11 won it, and I will get that sent out to you. Thank you for being here. What?
Oh, I was going to take the garbage. But you got camera. said, cool, thank you, I'm not new, change my name. Oh, that's Melvin Moore. Ah.
Melvin Moore, you changing up on me. All right, cool. Well, I got to get over there. It's a totally new channel. You just changed your name. Do you need me to sub you out or what? Peter, you have a great day. Put that over there. And then I was going to give away something cool to the donators, and I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm going to do that right now.
Same channel, he said.
Same channel. Okay, cool. I'm going to let them pick. Okay, I'm going to let you guys pick between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, the winner of this will get to pick a number between 1 and 20. And this will be the draw out of the bucket. And it is for a Walking Liberty. Also, you're going to get this copper round. Okay. And you're also going to get a 40%er. And you're going to be able to guess between 1 and 60. Now, in these 40%ers, there is the possibility of getting a 90%er because I've thrown a few in there. So let's get the bucket out. Let's draw it and figure out who won. Hopefully they're still in here. If they're not in here, then we will have the chat pick the numbers for them.
Silver Rally Rob just got back a few minutes ago. So
All right. There they are right there. I'm going to turn it right over here. One is going to be picked out of there. You got one? Drop it. All right, that's the winner of the donation drawing. And it's Nature Hunter. Nature Hunter, are you still in here?
she is a lucky one.
She's always winning. Excuse me, sorry guys. How come that picture looks way better than the other one? Yeah, Silver Riley Rob, very deserving. Now she can. Silver, I bought her 50 mark dimes for a pretty good deal down in my coin store. She's looking at getting 100 for her son's collection or something. So I sold them to her for what I got them for. I was just waiting.
Think she knows she won.
I know. I'm still waiting, huh?
Says,
Nature Hunter, you won the donator giveaway. Now I need two things from you. I need a number between 1 and 20 and a number between 1 and 60. The first number will be between 1 and 20. The second number will be between 1 and 60. And then I'll show you what you won. 11 and 22. Okay, this is the first one. It is the 1 in 20, and it is a 90% walking liberty. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the 11th one. And then you said 22. So this is the 40% Kennedys, and we're doing number 22. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22. It is that one. It is possible to get it another 90%er. Well, you got a 68, and this is one of my 18 that I got out of that box that day that all the haters said, no, you didn't. And I did. This is a gorgeous coin. They do not get much nicer than this if they've been circulated. It is a 1943 Walking Liberty, yes.
Walking or standing?
Standing Liberty $50. But it's in great shape.
That's a walker.
Yeah, it's a walker. You had me all jacked up. But it's a gorgeous coin. It is a D mint mark. Definitely any coin you get from me, check them out. Make sure there's no problems with the coin, meaning it's something that could be a collector's item. But that is a gorgeous coin. And that is one of the 18 I got out of that 18 Walker box. You guys can go see that video. And this is another coin that was found in another box. It is really good shape. It's a 68, 40%er. And then I'm also giving you this copper round. This copper round was given to me by BLK Steel. Go check out his channel. He gave it to me for a donation with a couple other things, and I'm paying it forward. It's what it should be about, is paying it forward. So you got this copper round also. And then you are also going to get sent out your dimes that you have already paid for. I've been just trying to find the right timing to get them to you. But there they are. They're all in great shape. I picked out from 150 dimes. I picked these out of the 150 dimes. It took me like 20 minutes to do it. But there's your dimes. Let me see your other pack. There's your Walker. There's your 68 Kennedy. There's your BLK Steel channel copper round. And then you got your bell, and you've got another 40%er right there. So congratulations. Thank you all for showing up today. If you want to, I will be running another stream later on today. Like and subscribe. How many likes do I have? And I have 52 thumbs down.
No, you have 25 likes and 1 unlike.
All right, guys. So check me later. I'm going to get out of here. Nature Hunter, congratulations. I got all this out here because I'm going to have to get a bigger bag. But, yeah, so you get to Norway, and you'll have a package on the way. It should be there. If it goes out tomorrow, it should be there by 2 Wednesdays from now, approximately. So, Silver Rally Rob, thanks for showing up. Give me the donator list so I don't forget anybody. But I'll start off with Silver Rally Rob. He was a donator today. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for all you do for the community. Thanks for your positive vibes on all your videos you put out. Mary Love, thanks for being in here. Sorry I can't give away to everybody, but show back up and everybody will get in on the free giveaway. Shibby Rob, thank you for donating. John Wolf, Silver Rally Rob, the Real 300 ZX Man, Nature Hunter, and Silver Stanger. Thank you all for your donations this afternoon. I know it's kind of a tough time to be here, but it's kind of a good time for me. And if you want a reason not to do honeydews, this is the reason. All right, remember, pay it forward, and I will check you guys a little bit later on today. Peace out, okay? Take care. I'm going to leave the bot up and running for a little bit.
You go to outro.
So I'm going to knock this outro in here, and then you guys can play with the bot a little bit more and maybe get some more coins. So you have a great afternoon. Watch some football, maybe eat some wings. I get to unpack a truck. I'll talk to you later.